Fala, meus queridos, aqui quem fala é o primeiro, tudo bom com vocês? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo, e nesse vídeo a gente vai continuar diretamente onde paramos aqui com a nossa série de The Witcher 2 Assassinos de Reis. Então deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal e sim, brotou pro vídeo de hoje. Deixa eu só confirmar se está gravando, está sim. Então vamos ver aqui as nossas missões, tá? Temos algumas, inclusive. Deixa eu só tirar essas marcações aqui. Sobrou umas missões secundárias no prólogo, pera aí, deixa eu ver. Missão secundária no prólogo. Enfim, acho que não vale a pena. A gente tem que fazer o quê? Proposta indecente, quando a poeira baixa sobre a foca, a Loredo convidou o Geralt para uma conversa. E sobre cara e monstruosidade de Floaton. Contrato de Necker, entrega de Troll, assassino de reis. O lado de fora de Floaton, Geralt viu o assassino de Floaton novamente. O assassino estava na companhia de Iovert, comandante de Scoia'tael. Tá, vamos fazer a questão aqui da proposta indecente. Porém, antes, eu quero vender algumas coisas.
Hey there, Witcher! Are you Geralt of Rivia, sir?
Who's asking?
Thank you, Master, for what you did outside La Valette Castle.
Our family would have perished if not for you. Please accept this modest gift.
I can't accept this.
But
Give my regards to your relatives.
Você é uma pessoa boa, né, cara? Eu não vou ficar cobrando dinheiro só por ajudar.
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves steal. The gods have no love for your kind.
Cara, tem um comerciante aqui.
So how's it going?
Greetings. Mind if I take a look at what you have in stock?
Certainly. You're welcome to. I'm Fioravanti, a merchant. Not to be nosy, but weren't you hired to kill the Kairan? I've had my fill of this place, and I'll be glad when the blockade is finally lifted.
The reader won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here for some reason.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international trade fair? I'm a subject of King Demavend, and I tell you...
Demavend's dead. Ah. Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
Vamos lá. O que ele vende? Couro. Vários diagramas. Nossa, diagramas caros até. Contém informações sobre o Santuário do Verão. O que aumenta o sinal Queen. Pô, tá um... Vou comprar, pô, um Oren. O que a gente pode vender de lixo? Lixo a gente não tem mais nada. Diagrama de criação, alquimia, mutagênico. Livros. Bombas. Poção, melhoria, armadura. O pior é que eu tô cheio, né? Vamos ler o livro. Me verão, tá. Eu não vou ler, né? É bom eu ler pra pegar o conhecimento, mas... Deixa eu ver se aqui dentro eu consigo guardar alguma coisa. Pois bem. Deixa eu olhar o mapa. Vamos dar uma olhada. Eu tô aqui, né? Minha missão é aqui. Tem um comerciante. Artesão, loja, pousada. A gente tá na pousada, mas como é que eu guardo os meus itens igual o The Witcher 1? Oi, Dandelion. Deixa eu passar, Mataias. Obrigado.
Watch out for the left hook.
Ixi. Tô roubando. Roubei a taberna. Tem que ter algum local que a gente guarda coisa, velho. Não é possível.
I tired of Witcher to put things straight here.
We have sinned, forgive us.
Mesma coisa do The Witcher 1, né? Ai, armazém, ufa. Tá. Vamos armazenar tudo, acho. Livro. Armadura. Só guarda, só guarda. Guarda tudo, guarda tudo. Você não pode vender esse item? Mas eu não quero vender, eu quero armazenar, jogo. Tá. Eu vou pegar de volta só as poções. Andorinha. A do gato, cat e a quero-quero. E só.
Punches lights out!
Look at that, Peeper.
Tá, guardei, vambora. Ô, meu Deus, sobe. Beleza, agora a gente tem espaço. Pois bem, nossa missão é pra cá. Aí, que legal, velho. Tem animação pra abrir porta, fechar porta. Isso é uma coisa básica, mas que faz diferença no jogo, né?
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet woman. Artist at work.
You might want to stir
Everything in
it.
order?
I don't stir.
A missão é pra cá. Fechado. Ah, eu tenho que vir à noite, né? Deixa eu meditar, pera. Eu quero tempo de espera. Eu quero a noite. Tá, eu tenho bastante níveis. Tô com 4 talentos. Ainda tá caminho bloqueado, então a gente tem que vir aqui no treinamento. Vamos ver. Regeneração de vigor. Não quero jogar adagas não. Desbloqueia a capacidade de defender golpes de todas as direções. Ok, 2 talentos. Redirecionar setas. E regeneração de vigor. Tamo bem, né? Isso aqui ainda tá bloqueado. Então... é só isso mesmo, obrigado. Alô?
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roche.
Roche é pouquinho esquentado, né?
With these cunts, Laredo can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded so far.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy.
Ele aprendeu com faltas,
They're
né?
all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roche. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Encontre uma maneira de desabilitar a balista. Ok.
Don't you traipse around here.
feast.
Except a fireside
Don't
feast
you
with
traipse
copious
around.
amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
Vamos pensar.
Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Did you hear? 2 big shots arrived. Wonder what they want.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one? A little elf was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em
Fechado.
all. Do that again. And I'll fuck him up. Plough them all.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Tá bom.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
You've had your sum.
Tá. Proposta indecente. Fale com Vernon Roche.
Yes?
How did you plan to get rid of the guard by the ballista?
I have my ways. But you wanted to do it alone, so go talk to the buffoon.
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer? Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Não, eu já vou caçar ele, relaxa.
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Nothing better than a fireside.
Encontre o fragmento de armadilha.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got it.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for yourself.
Ele entra automaticamente em modo furtivo.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We call...
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally!
Deu ruim, gente, foi mal.
To let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm a witcher. I hunt monsters for coin.
I suppose we all have our secrets. I just hope you resist questioning my authority in public again.
Let's talk business, Commandant.
I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
Your point, Commandant?
You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorvith's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Farewell. Deixe a propriedade de Loredo. É, eu posso até ir, mas... Você sabe que eu vou levar uns presentinhos, né? Precisa de uma chave. Alguns NPCs estão trancados. Você precisará de uma chave para abri-los. Ó, tudo bem. O que que tem aqui em cima?
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders.
Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom, tá bom. Não encher meu saco, não. Tá, eu preciso de uma chave. Ah, também não posso passar, desculpa.
Haven't had this good a time in
No passage!
That's true. You know this one.
Tá bom.
Skipping down the path. Plow 'em all. Along came a dwarf.
What do you need, ugly?
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance as I see it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us. I mean, no point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, two of Laredo's thugs. Give them a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
You've had your song.
Tá, derrote Myron e Afonso na queda de braço.
Did you hear?
Two
big shots. They say what you want, old man.
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing. 'cause I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's begin.
Vamos ver como é que funciona isso. Mantenha o indicador na zona vermelha, amarela. Tá.
Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum! Plough more, plough more! Do that again, and I'll fuck you, mum!
Não entendi muito bem não, gente, mas acho que eu tenho que meio que seguir com o mouse.
The old man got me! I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Alphonse. Soldado de Loredo.
Did you hear?
Oi, Myron.
I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Tá, vamos lá.
Fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts
Ok.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Volta, 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 volta.
True. Come here, lass.
Volta.
Stories for you.
Vem seguindo devagar, devagar, devagar.
Less than 10 orens.
Volta, 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 devagar. É muito ruim de controlar isso, gente, muito ruim. Vocês não têm noção, é muito ruim, muito ruim, muito ruim, muito ruim.
this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this.
You're weak!
Vamos de novo.
Got strength.
Came a dwarf and kicked him in the
Ah, é muito ruim, gente, vocês não estão entendendo.
Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum!
Aham, vamos devagar, devagar,
And I'll fuck you, mum!
devagar.
Plough them all!
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Consegui. É muito sensível.
I hate mutants like you.
I know, I know.
They say
Pronto, meu bem.
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
That's true.
Vai lá, meu bem. Sabote a balista.
Skipping down the path. Plough them all, plough them all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough them all, plough them all. Oh, you are fat,
Care
dirty,
for a little
rotten scum!
diversion,
Plough 'em
brave
all,
one?
plough 'em all.
I'm on
Do
duty.
that again,
Oh,
and I'll
come
fuck you,
on.
mum!
Your
Plough
comrades are well at it, having their
them all.
fun. Why
You've
should
had
you
your
be any
song.
worse?
Care for some
You're right.
real
Let's go.
diversion?
Ok. Fragmentos de mecanismo. Que isso? Que isso?
Fireside feast.
tits like that, you could conquer all.
Except a fireside
Que isso? Que isso?
amounts of liquor.
Add plough
Turned me
into the
away at
mix
the
and it
door,
doesn't
the
get any
bastard.
better.
Luckily, the commandant's provided his
Pô, Roche, você abre a porta só pra você? Sacanagem isso.
We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
Putz, vai chegar um momento que eu vou acabar esquecendo. Licença, meus amigos. Beleza. Abraço, senhores. Fale com Cedric.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch.
Tá. Seria interessante eu ir caçar o bicho, né?
I was thinking.
O Cedric tá pra cá. Deixa eu ver minhas missões aqui rapidinho. O contrato Kyran. Uma questão de preço. Eu quero matar esse bicho.
Maybe we ought to try some honest work from time to time. Got a boat in the back. Too bad he turned out to be poor.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same. but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
Well, we're managing it together now, so as I see it, you should double the reward.
You jest!
You'll double what you offered Lady de Tanzerville, because that's what the contract's worth.
So be it. I assume you to be professionals and worth every last copper paid to you.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be.
Ok, mercador. Cairan, uma questão de preço. Agora sim nós podemos falar diretamente com o Cedric. Levando em consideração que ele está do lado de fora da vila, talvez eu consiga fazer algumas missões daquele contrato. Não consiga, não? Oi, gatinhos. Oi, minha dama. Licença. Tá, eu acho que eu tenho que vir pra cá mesmo. O bom é que não tem load, né? O mapa é completo. Pelo menos assim, em cada região, né? Só porque eu falei aqui teve...
Where might you be going?
TP. Load.
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Fale com Cedric. Tá. Aproveitando que a gente tá aqui, deixa eu dar uma olhadinha aqui no contrato dos Neckers. Aprenda mais sobre os Neckers. Endregas. Aprenda mais sobre os Endregas. E um Troll. Vá para o covil do Troll. É, as outras duas tem que estar no bestiário, né? É sempre assim. Como a missão tá um pouco longe, vamos primeiro focar no do Cairan, que eu acho que do Cairan é mais próximo, é. Estou certo.
Any of you know where he is?
What's your business?
Vamos abrir. O que que tem aqui dentro? É local de ferraria? Olha a cabeça desse bicho.
Excellent work.
In it? The finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
Crie um item pra mim. Espada de prata do bruxo. Nossa, eu guardei tudo lá, mas eu tinha tudo isso. Tá. Já sei com quem eu tenho que vir buscar, então. Pera, eu peguei o machado. O machado é fraco. Valeu, meu bom nobre. Depois eu volto aqui pra falar contigo pra gente craftar algumas coisas, tá? Mas no momento eu vou estar seguindo a minha missão. Floresta próxima à flota. Ó, o Cedric tá aqui em cima. Então eu tenho que subir aqui. E subir aqui. Nossa, olha que bonito, velho. Os cogumelos ali, ó. Os cogumelos na árvore.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the long...
Todo personagem que tem um olho tapa-olho é fodão.
But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail.
Got spots in my eyes from staring at that forest.
O que tá rodando?
Wanted to see a vista,
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
Aqui esquilos são os Scoia'tael, tá?
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enche's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
Eu sinto cheiro de licor. Você está bêbado?
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden, that's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
I need to make a few orans. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say? Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercier locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying.
Calma aí, eu não terminei de falar com você ainda não. Ele também produz coisas, né? Legal, mas eu que tô mais aqui pra missão mesmo, tá?
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
Bom, que isso?
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Ela vai e me deixou aqui. Encontrar uma amostra de muco de Kyran do seu covil. Caraca, ela me deixou pra trás, velho. Que maldade. Nossa, que lerdeza aparecer, hein, Geralt? Meu Deus. Não sabia que você era tão lento assim, não. Pois bem, vejamos. A nossa missão é pra vir aqui pra direita, o Kyran. Ó, uma coisa que eu percebi é que os mapas de The Witcher 2 são um pouco maiores do que os mapas de The Witcher 1. Mais abertos, mais vastos. Não sei se só fui eu que percebi isso, se mais gente tá percebendo. E tem bastante coisa também pra coletar, né? Tá. Tem que passar... Amigo, eu quero passar pra cá, eu consigo? Não, eu tenho que seguir as estradas, espera. O jogo é aberto, mas nem tanto. Calma, fiquei preso. Tá, tem que pegar essa estrada daqui. Ok, aí eu tenho que seguir pra cá. Agora sim, floresta próxima a Flotsam. Agora sim estou na floresta. Por precaução, eu vou pegar a espada de prata. Tem que virar pra cá. Espada longa, espada longa. 8 a 11, 10 a 13. A minha dá 10 a 12. Só que a minha causa 2% de chance de morte instantânea e isso aqui dá hemorragia. Eu vou continuar com a minha por enquanto. Mas é uma boa espada. Não tem um caminho reto pra lá, né? Esse aqui talvez. Direita ou esquerda? Nossa, bastante ramificação aqui, hein? Caramba, velho, que mapa vasto. Tem locais de segredinho. Por enquanto nenhum monstro, mas... provavelmente em breve a gente vai encontrá-los. Por enquanto só frutas. Inclusive agora que eu percebi que eu acabei saindo do percurso, né? Tá. Tem que continuar vindo por aqui. Vamos salvar o jogo, né? Importante. Ah, não. Por aqui é de boa, porque aqui ainda tem... Ah, velho, sério? Ai, ai. É impressão minha ou tá dando pouco dano? Eu tô achando que eu tô dando pouco dano, gente. Caramba. Vai mais? Ah, tô pegando fogo, velho. Oh, esse machucou. Esse machucou. Nossa, 50 horas. O bom é que a vida recupera sozinha, né, gente? Até de uma forma bem rápida. Chegou já, meu bem.
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
Encontrar uma amostra de muco ainda é o nosso objetivo. Espere por mim, meu bem. Se bem que eu acho que é agora que o Geralt vai descobrir que na verdade ele namorava a Yen, né? Ele namorava a Yen, perdeu a memória, se apaixonou pela atriz. E segue o baile, né? Seguiu o baile, né? No caso. Ok. Sinto cheiro de confusão. Pegadas, é isso?
See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure. Magic or danger?
Vamos, Neckers. Muito dano, muito dano. Era pro jogo tá tão difícil assim. Era pro jogo tá difícil assim, gente? O que tá acontecendo? Bom, vambora. Vamos salvar o jogo, óbvio, né? Dessa vez vamos salvar. E agora sim.
Medallion's vibrating.
Ah, gente, não tô conseguindo pegar minha espada. Velho, muito forte. Tris. Calma, Tris. Segura eles aí, Tris. Ai, ai! Velho, eu tô muito fraco, mano. Calma. Calma. Cara, eu tô muito fraco, mano. Nossa, eu peguei o item ali sem querer. Tá. Boa, Tris.
Old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye. I'm glad you're here.
Realmente é encontrar velhos amigos, né? Porque a gente lutava muito com esses bichos. Quero. Mente significa regeneração de vigor, reduzindo a vitalidade. Função no gado vivo já no escuro, andorinha. Tá. Vamos meditar. Beber poção. Vamos beber uma andorinha. Beleza. Nunca se sabe se vai aparecer mais inimigo, né? Consigo fazer alguma alquimia? Deixa eu ver. Tá vazio, então não. Beleza, vambora. É, Tris, estamos lascados aqui, tá? Vamos pro barco. Opa. Chave do Capitão Petracilli. Examine o barco naufragado. Opa. Relatório do Capitão, Diário do Capitão. Diário do Capitão, pra quem quiser ler. E o relatório do Capitão, pra quem quiser ler.
I suppose I could forward this, but where the hell in Flotsam will I find a drop box for the Royal Post?
Tá. Encontrar uma amostra de muco do Caíra. Aqui.
Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions.
Se você tem isso, fica à vontade de usar, meu bem.
This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What else?
The Kalen's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to figure out how I want to fight the Karen. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Ostmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while? See you.
Ok. E ela e seus portais. Poção do Manguço. Encontre o levedo escuro você mesmo ou fale com Cedric. É isso, rapaziada. Eu vou estar encerrando esse vídeo por aqui. Obrigado por quem acompanhou. No mais, deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal e até o próximo vídeo. Tamo junto. Valeu. Falou!